Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So guys, no rest for the wicked, the saying goes, and that certainly seems to apply to our favorite Senator Dino Melaye as they continue to chase this guy up and down. So with that guys, I bring you this: Appeal Court sacks Senator Dino Melaye, orders fresh election. So that's the headline. Appeal Court sacks Senator Dino Melaye, orders fresh election. So now let's find out exactly what's happened here. The appeal court has affirmed the decision of the Election Petition Tribunal sacking Dino Melaye as senator representing Kogi West. The court ordered the conduct of a fresh election in the zone. Confirming the news, Dino Melaye tweeted, "I just lost my election at the appeal court and fresh election ordered. In all things, I give God the praise. He who started a good thing will definitely complete it. I ask my supporters to be law-abiding, as we shall always overcome. To God the glory." So now this is now the response that Dino has now given to this judgment that has gone against him. So now the reasons that the appeal court adduced for nullifying Dino's election and asking for rerun was because there was an anomaly in the recording of the INEC sheet for that particular election. So the date on that INEC sheet was miswritten. It should have read the 25th and it read the 23rd. So it was on that singularity that the appeal court decided to overturn the will of the people and then ask for a rerun. And you have to recall that Dino Melaye, he won 6 out of the 7 wards that he contended against Smart Adeyemi for in that election. So it was a resounding victory that he had. 6 out of 7 wards this guy won. So there was no real disputing that he was the winner. But of course, it doesn't really matter if you win an election or not within the Nigerian space. What Malam Buhari wants is really all that matters in that country, so that they are able to then overturn an election based on an INEC error, not an error by Dino Melaye, not an error by Smart Adeyemi, because Smart Adeyemi was actually asking them to overturn the results of the 6 zones that Dino won to declare him the winner. So he didn't get that, and Dino that got the victory, they took that away from him on an anomaly that is an error of INEC's, not Dino Melaye's, and they've now ordered a rerun. And of course, when they ordered that rerun, because Dino Melaye is Saraki's boy and they want to clear all of them out of the Senate, you can be sure then that Dino Melaye, although he won 6 again out of 7 wards in the first election, would now not be allowed to return to the Senate after they do this rerun, because one way or the other they will see him out, especially if Yaya Bello is returned, which he will for a second term. So the stage is set for the kicking out of Dino Melaye from the Senate. It's effectively what we're seeing now, and mark my words, this is exactly what will happen. They are meant to do this thing within 90 days, but of course they shouldn't really bother running an election. There's absolutely no point really to run an election within the Nigerian state, because the people go out to vote and they vote their will, and then they completely disregard that and then just install whoever they like. We saw that in Osun State, we saw that in Ekiti State, we saw that for the presidential election, and he repeats and he repeats and is repeating now again. When somebody won 6 out of 7 wards and you are still asking him to go and rerun based on an error done on an INEC sheet, is almost unbelievable. But then the unbelievable is normal within the Nigerian space. Conversations in the comment section is getting more ridiculous. What do you make of it? Come tell me what your reading is of the goings on in our country. But before you come share thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new vid. Then come tell me what you are making of this nonsensity that we're seeing on a regular, almost on a minute by minute basis now from Nigeria in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, join you in the comment section, but here I say peace.